what's the customer success story? Let's have a look. This is, does anyone recognize who that is? Some of you might. Yeah, one, two. This is Edward Liebenberger, former director of digital at Jade Software Corporation. So Ed emailed me. He wanted some help. He wanted to stand out at a technical conference. He wanted to be different, and he wanted to be entertaining. But he had a problem with engagement, which was especially noticeable in the Q&A. So he told me that when the MC jumped up on stage and asked if there were any questions, he said that the room was like deathly silent. He told me you could hear a pin drop. Now, Ed knew that there was a gap between where he was and where he wanted to be. And he said it was painful because, well, he felt like he was just sucking at it. And he thought that it was a bit of a waste of time. But most of all, he was worried that Jade thought it was a waste of money. So we met, we sat down, and we came up with a plan. Ed added personal stories to his talk to create engagement with his audience. He also included vocal variation within his words, and he made his gestures bigger and friendlier. Before the Q&A, he also asked the audience to talk to each other about any questions they might have. Ed worked hard on the development of his talk. He spent over 65 hours in the background preparing for an 18-minute talk. So I spoke to Ed after he delivered that talk for the very first time, and he said the outcome was amazing. He said that when he finished speaking, the audience, that's you, roared with approval. Roared with approval. And this time, when the MC jumped up on stage and asked if there were any questions, there was a sea of hands. Now, Ed was a whole new, different person after that day because, well, he knew he was awesome. And the audience loved him, and Jade knew it was worth the investment. People would come up to to Ed after that and ask him, Ed, what a gift, a God-given talent you have. And he'd say, no, it's a learnable skill, the result of, dedication, determination, probably some discipline. But you know as well as I do that they didn't listen. I said, what did you say? So I gave them your email.